given that the laws of this country encourage living in a nuclear family, I'm not sure that they do, but I won't question that. Is it ethical for a Buddhist to lie or withhold information from the authorities in order to facilitate a more independent lifestyle? There seems to be a question underneath the question here, which I can't quite make up, because it certainly isn't ethical for a Buddhist to lie. I mean, I think we all agree upon that. But how would the withholding of information from the authorities by lying enable one to facilitate a more independent lifestyle? Because this raises the much more general question of whether one is justified in breaking a law because one is convinced that the law is unjust. Well, this is the sort of issue that does arise. My own feeling is that only in very extreme circumstances, where a very important ethical principle is involved, should one go to the extreme of breaking the law. Though obviously one is entitled as a citizen in a democratic country to take whatever steps one wishes constitutionally to have that law changed, whether by oneself or in collaboration with other people. But the question does say, in order to facilitate a more independent lifestyle. So I can't quite envisage the sort of concrete situation that might arise.
The situation where when a woman's having a child, there's a question about whether they're going to put the father's name in the birth certificate or not. And if they do, then he will thereafter be chased up for money. But does one have the option to give the father's name or not?
No.
Is one required by law to give it? Can one be prosecuted for not giving it? So where does the question of a lie or withholding information come in? I mean, one might justify withholding information, but one wouldn't be able to justify a lie very easily.
There was a suggestion that people would be prosecuted. I think that's not absolutely clear about the legal details.
The mother is penalised, not prosecuted. The mother is penalised a certain amount of money per week. But not
so what is she penalised for?
For not disclosing the father's
So she's penalised for withholding information. So the question of lie in that case really doesn't come in. So I suppose, she would have to decide herself, in a way she has the right to decide whether to withhold the information and suffer the penalty, or disclose the information and not suffer the penalty. She's really caught in a cleft stick, which is unfortunate, and that might be a case where people felt that they should work to have that law or that requirement changed. I know this particular, this child support agency legislation does seem to be, though well-intentioned, to be quite deeply flawed in practice. And it does seem that it is going to be amended.